This project has been on hold for a couple of days, a week or two, because I got the interior shelves the way I want, though I'm still tempted to put a bigger flower here. But I mean, it's going to be covered by books. Is there really a point? But I know what I want to do at the top. And I needed a good knife blade to cut out this image from the painter's tape, but also not cut the paper base underneath. And like, it does have a very thick layer of gesso on it, but it's still gonna take, care. And it turns out I didn't have an X-Acto knife, but now I've got my knife. Ignore the cats playing with their toy in the background. And see how nice and easy it is with an actual X-Acto knife rather than a dull-ass pocket knife. Hey, that looks great! Problem is, I also definitely cut through multiple layers in a couple spots, so I'm gonna throw down another layer of gesso to try to protect it from bleeding under to the paper layer. So I have the paint on. All of this is very watered down with some gesso in it to let it hold its shape a bit. And I have stars splattered on top. And here's praying that I'll be able to get the painter's tape off without ruining it. So my dumb butt pulled out my camera to record video going, oh, it's dry now, and reached down to touch it, and it's not dry now. So the expected disaster did disaster. Yeah, the paint got under the painter's tape, which I sort of expected, but it's worse than I hoped. I weirdly sort of like the bits down below, like it looks like trailing, that's fine, but the bits up above, I'm gonna have to do something about, so let's see if I can fix this. Hey, it's far from perfect, but the layers of sealant did their job, and I was able to get a good bit of the misplaced paint off. I think I'm just going to have to paint over that spot because the paint is literally under the paper. And there's actually a bit that's supposed to be cut out there, but I can't figure out where it actually is, so I gotta wait a little bit and figure it out. With some paint touch-up, it's beginning to look more like what I want it to look like. This is where we've got to. It's dry, I've done touch-up, I've added silver, and I've added a layer of sealant. I still think it needs clouds, but I'm scared to try to add them for fear of wrecking what I have.